அன்பார்ந்த மேத்தா பள்ளி மாணவர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். நடந்து முடிந்த பள்ளி நிலை லீட்ஸ் சாம்பியன்ஷிப் போட்டியில் 70% மேத்தா பள்ளி மாணவர்கள் பங்கேற்றனர். அனைவருக்கும் மேத்தா பள்ளியின் வாழ்த்துக்கள். அதில் பள்ளி நிலையில் வெற்றி பெற்ற 10 மாணவர்களுக்கு லீட்ஸ் அமைப்பு மாஸ்டர் கிளாஸ் வழங்கியது. டாக்டர் தீபா மாலிக் இந்திய தடகள வீராங்கனையான அவர்களின் உரையை ஆன்லைன் வாயிலாக கேட்க பார்க்க வாய்ப்பு வழங்கப்பட்டது. தீபா மாலிக்கின் உத்வேக பேச்சை மேத்தா பள்ளியின் சக மாணவர்களும் கேட்டு பார்த்து பயன்பெற 1 மணி நேர காணொளியை 4 பாகங்களாக பிரித்து 4 நாட்கள் அனுப்பப்படும். அனைவரும் பயன்பெற வேண்டுகிறோம். தீபா மாலிக் ஒரு மாற்றுத்திறனாளி ஆவார். அவர் பாரா ஒலிம்பிக் போட்டியில் குண்டு எறிதல் பிரிவில் வெள்ளிப் பதக்கம் வென்றவர். பத்மஸ்ரீ, கேல் ரத்னா விருது மற்றும் பல சாதனைகள் புரிந்தவர். சக்கர நாற்காலியில் இருந்தபடியே குண்டு எறிதல், ஈட்டி எறிதல் முதலிய போட்டிகளில் வெற்றியை கண்டவர். நீச்சல், மோட்டார் வாகனம் ஓட்டுதல் ஆகியவற்றிலும் வல்லவர். சிறந்த பேச்சாளரும் ஆவார். மேத்தா பள்ளி மாணவ செல்வங்களே, இதோ டாக்டர் தீபா மாலிக் அவர்களின் உரை உங்களுக்காக.
And my body used to get blisters and body used to bleed also. It used to hurt me also. And my father used to say, Deepa, you try and walk 2 steps today, despite of this pain, despite of the blisters. And today, if you can take 2 steps and bear this pain, then tomorrow you will be ready to take 4 and then 5. And one day maybe you can walk again. I kind of learned that every time you push your limits, every time you challenge yourself, every time you set a goal for yourself, maybe a smaller. Moving forward in my life, I decided to join world of sports. That was again getting ready for a competition, because sports is nothing. Because when you join sports, when you are playing, you definitely have to go for competitions, when you have to perform. And in my case, when I began playing sports, I was 36 years old. I started as a swimmer, and people said, what is this woman going to do at 36? Who wants to go and play? I mean, playing is only meant for children to go out and play. And then I would tell them, I want to play in para sports. Awareness for para sports was so low that people laughed and said, how are you going to jump from a parachute? And I said, no, para sports does not mean parachute. It means parallel sports. These are mainstream sports. Well, there were no policies around that, but I learned. And learning is the key. There is never an age to learn. Never limit yourself. I think you should just go and continue to learn throughout your life. At 36, I learned to swim in my body, in this new body which was paralyzed. I learned 3 strokes. And at 40, I took to athletics. For the first time, I took a javelin in my hand. And when I took the javelin in my hand and I started training, and I went for the Asian Games and I won that competition. I came back with the medal. That was the first athletics female medal in para sports, which I won at the age of 40 years. And at 41, I brought home the first world championship medal. And after that, I went on to win the most prestigious Arjuna Award. This is the award which I got at the age of 42 years. And at 42 years, when I won this award, everybody said, Deepa ma'am, you are very lucky to get a picture playing sports with the president at the age of 42 years. Now it is a good time for you to retire. And I said, Why should anybody limit my learning and my craving to compete again? I prepared again, and in 2014, I went for Asian Games. I made my second consecutive Asian record and I brought home a medal in javelin. In 2015, when the list for the Paralympics at Rio came out, the Olympics, which is meant for physically challenged, is called Paralympics. My event had changed. My event changed from javelin to shot put, and everybody laughed and they said, an auntie at 46 years now cannot compete, now cannot grow muscles to get home a big medal from the Olympics. She's crazy. But I prepared again and I went with my self-belief to that competition, and I would like to make you see how I threw. So there is a shot put throw video. If you can show the children how a lady who does not walk actually participates and throws a shot put. Can we have the video, please?
Yes, the women's shot put F53 final. This a seated throwing event. And this is Deepa Malik of India. All the throws happening together. Malik, who's won silver in the shot in the 2011 World Championships. She's from New Delhi. It was a decent one out towards 5 meters here. And that's 4.
So I won a medal there, and there's some very interesting fact. Thanks to this competition, I could prove another point, which was I cannot stand when the national anthem is played because I cannot stand, I am paralyzed. But when I compete and when I win a medal for my country, the national flag also goes up and the national anthem is also played. Winners don't do different things, they just do it differently. And what a moment that was when 130 crore Indians received their first female Paralympic medal in 70 years of independent India. If I had not taken that competition, I would have never been able to bring home this huge gift for every Indian. And I want you to see the medal ceremony when I brought this prestigious medal. Can I have the medal ceremony video for children to see?
Well, here's history. India's first ever female Paralympic medalist in any sport, Deepa Malik, picks up the silver. From New Delhi, silver medalist in the javelin in the 2014 Asian Games. First major championship was actually in Delhi for the Commonwealth Games in 2010. They have a strong parasports program embedded within. But Deepa Malik receives India's historic silver.
So that's the advantage of being in a competition. You might just become an international athlete, an international medal winner, and you want to see the impact of that competition. People said, I will never be able to travel. I will never be able to go outside of a room. And can you imagine, thanks to those medals, I was a postal stamp on a postage cover. And I probably through this must have reached every home, every corner of my country. And not just that, even a foreign country, a neighboring country, Bhutan, they went on to release a stamp in my honor. So that is what I won after winning that competition. And people said at 46, how is she going to play? She will never be able to play. But because I prepared, I played, I won. At 47, I got the Padma Shri. For Arjuna Award, they said that I was lucky to get a picture with the president. But continued competing, I won another picture with the president when I won this. And then came the year 48th year of my life. And in 48 years, they said now Deepa is going to retire. Why will she go for any more competition? Her age women have become grandmothers. So